Hello and welcome to That's a Wrap. My name is Anthony Gentry, and joining me today
Is Austin Jameson. Hello.
yes. As we are recording,
Yes.
they NKU is doing their test alarm
Yeah.
system. So if you hear that, we're
Apologies.
sorry.
Yeah.
This is also going to be a shorter episode today. We have some scheduling things.
Yes.
But we still wanted to get out an episode to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So today's topic, we don't have a lot to cover today.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with. I watched more of Book of Boba.
Yeah.
So we can talk
I
about
watched
that.
up until the last 10 minutes of the newest episode, and Peacemaker. We're gonna talk about a little bit about Peacemaker, and then The King's Daughter.
Yes, the sequel to The King's Man that we reviewed last week.
Or 2 weeks ago.
Was it 2 weeks?
Yes, that is the Forbidden episode.
Bro, I forgot about Scream. Oh yeah, nobody saw King's Man, huh? Well,
So, anyways, it is not the sequel. It is a standalone movie with an interesting history, from what I've heard.
Yes, but let's get started.
Yeah.
You want to talk about Book of Boba Fett?
Sure.
Boba Fett?
I've not watched today, as of January 26th episode. I believe it's the 5th episode.
I believe so too.
But oh my god, this is so distracting. However, still not.
I don't like
good.
this show.
It's so hard to watch.
As I was watching last week, I realized I do not like this show.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, the 5th episode
Mm-hmm.
is the best episode.
Okay.
It is a great episode,
Mm-hmm.
but it has nothing to do with the story. It's
Okay.
good because Boba Fett is not in it.
That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like so aggravating. How long is this gonna go on?
Yeah, this
I don't
alarm is
think-
still going on. If you hear it, we're sorry.
I
But
don't know.
yeah,
I
we're
don't
just
know
gonna keep
why.
going. This is gonna be
Yes. It's gonna be our episode
It's
for
gonna be
today.
an
I'm so
interesting
sorry.
episode. But
anyways, it's not been good. It's been such a
No.
drag to get through.
there's no point to it. And Boba Fett went from this ruthless bounty hunter who is super smart to this idiot.
Yeah, and I mean, the only defense I have for that is that he died in Return of the Jedi on accident.
Yeah.
Or because somebody, or I believe it was, I'm not going to say because I don't want to mess it up and ruin my Star Wars lore knowledge. But somebody turns around, I think it's Han Solo, right? He turns around with not a lightsaber, but some stick or something.
Yeah.
And he accidentally bonks Boba Fett's jetpack and he goes into the Sarlacc pit. And it's
Yeah.
he's never been particularly cool. However, I will say to counter that, his new introduction in The Mandalorian season 2 is completely
he was John Wick.
It's a different character.
It's like all those things you've heard about Boba Fett, you finally saw in
Right.
Mandalorian, and then now in Book of Boba Fett,
exactly.
that's gone.
They
Like-
erased it, and it feels like such a backwards step.
And it's the same people who
Yeah.
made The Mandalorian.
Right. Every episode so far has been Jon Favreau, right? Written by.
Yeah, he wrote the entire series.
Okay,
Which
yeah.
I love Jon Favreau.
Yeah.
Recently, he's been a little hit and miss with me because something like Mandalorian, I love. The Lion King,
He wrote
the remake.
He wrote the live action.
He directed it. It was a shot for shot thing.
Yeah.
I did not particularly like it.
Yeah. Well, it's really awkward when you get a movie that's called live action, but it's all still
it's
CG.
still animated. Yeah, it's still an animated movie.
It's just HD.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been at this point it sucks because I'm watching it out of obligation and not out of
that's
interest.
how I feel because it's Star Wars,
like-
so of course I'm going to watch it.
Some
but-
of the episodes have been interesting, but everything. I also want to say Tamora Morrison, he's good, and everything he has done up to this point I like. But some of the fight sequences where he doesn't have his helmet on, they just look silly. Because it's funny to think,
And he
it's
is
that's
he's
what's
getting
going
up
on
there in
underneath his
age.
helmet.
To be fair,
Right. And so
but-
this is the peak. If we want any more clone live action content or Boba Fett for that matter, then we got to do it now.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. I feel like every scene with him, most of them are good, but some of them are just hard to take seriously, especially with the direction of them being too comedic in my taste.
Yeah, there's a lot of droid humor in
there
this
is.
show, and I don't know. There is some droid humor in episode 5, which I didn't mind as much. One thing I really loved is this is a minor thing. It's not spoilers at all. They have a BD droid in the show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the droid from the video game Fallen Order,
Right.
which I love. And so
Yeah.
it was just nice seeing like one of those droids running around.
I love seeing like everything. The best thing Star Wars can do, and the best thing Star Wars has always done since the beginning, is world build and then overlap those worlds. That is like, if like sitting there and watching like, what's a good example? Like even like Solo, for example. But like they throw in like the fan servicey things.
I hated those fan service things in Solo though.
What for example?
Okay, when he's going to I forget where he is, but they're like, "What's your name?" Han. What's your last name?
Okay.
Last name? Who are your people? I have no people. Solo.
Maybe I shouldn't have brought up. Solo. That's my bad. It wasn't the best movie.
I have a burning hatred for that movie. It makes me mad.
Yeah, but then again, it did exist between the sequels, so it was just kind of bad energy on both sides.
I guess, yeah.
Was that was the bridge between Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker, right?
Yes.
Or no, it came out like right next to Last Jedi. I don't think it was in the middle even.
It was Force Awakens, Rogue One, Last Jedi, Solo.
Right.
Rise of Skywalker.
I think the release date though, I remember it being a really long wait between Solo and Last Jedi,
because it was that December Rogue One and then that May Solo.
Right. Yeah, you got it. But Star Wars.
I know my Star Wars.
Star Wars is always like that's what it's done best.
Yeah.
And it also has an issue still of every like main character, being either an alien with Caucasian skin, or just like human skin, and a Wookiee, or and every other side character being a CG or makeup like practical alien.
Before we go too far, we probably should move on.
True.
But yeah, this episode, this show is not that good.
It's really and it's not even necessary to watch.
Yeah,
because 80% of it is a prequel.
Especially this 5th episode, which I'm not going to say anything about, but it reminds me of if you've seen Stranger Things.
Yeah.
There's an episode in season 2 where it is basically like filler. It has nothing to do with the plot.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, where just Eleven just runs off and hangs out with some other superpower people,
right,
and then goes back. It has nothing to do with the plot. I hate that episode.
Yeah.
Whereas this,
I feel like it's
the
pretty
same
infamous
thing, but I love this episode.
Okay. Just because Boba's not in it.
It's not because Boba's not in it, but it's interesting to think. Okay. This is my favorite episode of the Boba Fett show, and he's not in it.
I had the pleasure of meeting the little Voltron Vespas.
Oh, really?
I don't. They shouldn't.
Yeah, they're the Power Rangers, man.
It's
a crossover.
I mean, it's not saying it's a week since the last episode, or were they introduced in 3 or 4?
3, I think.
Then, if you haven't watched it, I guess watch it, but you don't have to. But if you want to, unless they shouldn't be up to par with Boba Fett in fighting.
No. He didn't even see them fight. He was
you're
hired.
It's such an awkward writing style because it felt so forced.
Yeah.
And then the little mopeds that are most heck, we had an ice cream maker in Empire Strikes Back that somebody's running through a hallway with. That's fun, but it felt forced. It felt especially with the colors. Where it's this is Tatooine.
Oh,
They've made a very, very definite point where there's everything's dull. Everything is sand, green, or green is in Boba Fett's armor. It's awful.
And then
they have
bright blue,
chrome,
yellow,
red. They have the power. It's just
it's the Power Rangers. Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's Boba Fett.
Yeah.
You want me to?
I could talk about. We've not really talked about Last Jedi.
No, we're not going to do that. So Peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
4th episode came out. You have not watched any of it yet.
I have not.
This show is amazing.
I'm hesitant.
I sent you a text as I was watching.
Yeah,
the
you
show,
want me to read it for you?
And I said, "This is one of the best shows on air right now." Granted, I do not watch a lot of television. I mainly watch movies.
Mm-hmm.
But this show is amazing. It it makes you laugh. It makes you cry. Like, literally, there is a scene
Oh my God.
with one of the most ridiculous characters.
Mm-hmm.
He tries to do something good, and then he realizes he messed up.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, like, you just see, like, the pain on his face. And it gets you. It honestly gets you.
It's so hard. Like, listen, it's Peacemaker.
Yeah.
It's John Cena in a chrome dome
They
helmet.
even humanize Peacemaker. Because I'm not going to go much into it, but him and his father trained him to be a killer. And it's not like Shang-Chi, where he just goes kind of through this torturous, like, training stuff.
Mm-hmm.
His dad forces him to kill a man, like, to torture other people as, like, he's torturing him. And it is so,
I want to
like,
see a tiny John Cena.
it's a little disturbing to watch,
It's
but
just John Cena,
it
but
just
smaller.
humanizes Peacemaker's character even more.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't think that show would do that. I thought it'd just be a fun, like
I
comedy to watch
believe
these
you.
horrible people.
It's just so hard to
I know.
stomach.
I understand that, but
It's like
you
I
have
know
to watch it to believe it.
the Peacemaker I know from the Suicide Squad and what you're describing, and like you saying it's one of the best shows on
Yes.
television is such a claim. And like I guess I believe you, but I'll watch it eventually.
And it's not like even like Boba Fett where it's a different character altogether. It's still the same Peacemaker that you watched in the Suicide Squad. You're just going deeper into his character and the people
Interesting.
around him too.
All right.
It's a great show.
It's on HBO. You said.
HBO Max. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to give it a whirl.
You should. 5th episode comes out tomorrow.
Oh my goodness. Is it like 1 week per episode?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. It's so hard to take anything like James Gunn. It's hard to take anything seriously because
I know.
Well, I
yeah.
feel like he does a pretty good job of balancing that. Like
I
with
think he
Guardians
does.
2, I felt was really good.
I didn't really like Guardians 2.
Let's talk
but-
about it. We have time. I could talk about Last Jedi. Like the offers. I'm just saying the offers are always like on the table there.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
So that was Peacemaker.
Anyways.
You guys should check it out. It's honestly so good.
Mm-hmm.
Still, the opening credits. I'm going to keep saying this. It is amazing. Even if you don't watch the show, you just watch it on YouTube.
Okay.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
But let's.
I have one more. Since we're talking about shows, I thought of something. I don't know if
Okay.
you've seen it. It's the new Adult Swim show called Smiling Friends.
I've not heard of that.
I believe it's on YouTube TV, and as of like next month, it'll be on oh god, not HBO, maybe some
It
streaming
says it's on
service.
Hulu.
I don't know about, or it might be on Hulu with cable because it's
yeah.
like an Adult Swim, like Rick and Morty, where you can
I
watch
have
it
not
on
heard. Oh my
the
god!
website. Yeah,
I am looking up images for
yeah.
this show.
It's like, I would argue, and a lot of people have argued, the best thing that Adult Swim has put out in a long time.
Really?
Are you familiar? This is a long shot with the YouTuber or YouTube channel Oni Plays.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, it's created by two people. We got Zach Hadel and Michael Cusack, I believe. Sorry for mispronouncing that. But I think it's really, really funny. I don't really know how to. There are 10-minute episodes. There's 8 episodes right now. A pilot came out in April of 2021.
Oh.
And then the full season came out January 9th, where the
Yeah.
other 7 episodes. And it's like they're little 10-minute like shots, and they're just really, really creative and funny.
Oh, okay.
I like the animation style, which is rare for Adult
It's very
Swim.
interesting, to say the least.
Adult Swim, I feel like most of the time, I'm not a fan of their like weird lines and over the top stuff. But I feel like if you like that kind of stuff, I would say watch the pilot at
like
least.
Charlie Brown.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking
Yes,
about?
I do.
Okay.
I do. It gets weird.
It looks like it does. Yeah.
I would say, my favorite bit is like I can't. We can't show it. It's a podcast.
Yeah.
But look up a guy hiding in the walls, smiling friends, and you'll have a good time. I hope. If not, my apologies. It's just a fun thing I watched, and I've been really watching closely over the past while. So, anyways, I'm down for starting the main
Yes.
topic. Now.
Okay. Our
I
main
could talk
topic-
about Last Jedi.
No, we're not going to
Okay.
do that. No.
Okay.
So the king's daughter This is a movie that was filmed in 2014, and it was scheduled to release in April 2015, and then Paramount pulled it from release 3 weeks before it was supposed to come out.
Yes.
And if you notice, when you watch the movie, you don't see a Paramount logo. That's because it went through 3 different distributors.
That's awesome.
In the process of it. And it still went theatrical. Like, they could have sold it to a streaming service or something.
When we were deciding what movie to watch this week, I was shocked that either of the ones were in theaters.
Yes.
They looked very, very terrible.
It has a good cast, too. Pierce Brosnan is kind of the star of it. Obviously, he's best known for his kind of like star-making role in Mamma Mia 2. Here we go again.
Oh my god, I didn't expect that at all. That's funny.
Nothing else. I don't think he's been in anything else. Just Mamma Mia 2. Not the first one.
No, definitely not.
That his role in that was so-so, but the second one,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
what
his
he's known
star-making
for.
role. But
I mean, if he can do Mamma Mia, he can do this.
it also stars Kaya Scodelario, who is the king's daughter.
Roll
Since
credits,
this movie has been filmed,
Spoiler
she has
alert.
been in a trilogy of movies, the Maze Runner trilogy.
Oh yeah, that
Yes.
came out after. Was that 2014?
Yeah, the first one came out in 2014.
It's not like 2010 or something.
No.
Oh my god.
She's also in Resident Evil,
Like
which
the new
also
one?
just came out. Yeah, the new one. So if you go to like a discount theater, you could probably see both at the same time.
True.
And see a 7 or 8 year age difference.
True. That's crazy.
Yeah. So let's get into it. This movie isn't that good.
No, it's not.
No.
It's really not.
I stopped paying attention for so much,
and
then I would go back. I'm like, I feel like I missed so much and so little at the same time.
I was blessed and cursed to have the theater to myself. Believe it or not,
I did too.
You saw it on like what day did you see it?
I saw it 2 days ago, so a Monday.
A Monday. Okay,
Yeah.
I saw it on yesterday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
So kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I guess we should say what this is about too.
it's about the king's daughter.
Yeah, it's about this king,
Yeah.
King Louis
The 14th. Sun King.
in the 1600s.
Yes.
He wants to achieve immortality.
Yeah, he does.
So to do that, of course, he wants to go to Atlantis.
Yes.
Not like the Fountain of
course.
Youth or something else.
It's Final Land.
And then he finds
What
this
else would he
mermaid.
do?
He like very easily finds this mermaid.
Yeah.
And he
He doesn't.
yeah,
The sailor.
the sailor.
Mr. Qui-Gon Jinn himself.
Yes, there's a discount Qui-Gon Jinn. If you look it up, he looks exactly like Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah, you gotta
Liam
believe
Neeson
us.
in Phantom Menace. And he wants to sacrifice this mermaid during an eclipse to achieve immortality.
Yeah.
It is so
Why are you
bonkers.
making that face? That's like everybody knows that.
Everyone knows you sacrifice a mermaid during an eclipse.
Yeah, but only the female one. You have to kill the male one or just let it go. It's like
Yes.
not relevant.
This movie is so out there.
It's really bad.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I thought, because they don't even tell you that the king's daughter is the king's daughter.
No, they do.
Oh, they do?
I thought they start with that.
I
I
just
thought.
missed that
She was
part
like,
then.
she's hiding off the Covenant on the beaches of whatever.
I thought like...
Well, it starts like a Shrek movie.
Yeah.
It has like the Once Upon a Time, and it opens the book.
Oh, yeah. So that narration was added in. I'm pretty sure it was Julie Andrews.
Yeah, I saw
like,
her in that.
after it was filmed, after it was made, to achieve like a higher sense of like storybook like fantasy to give them more prestige. Also, they shot this on location
in Versailles. I
Yeah.
figured like it's a pretty hard set to recreate.
they have some like high production value in this movie. It's kind of weird to see. Like, you get this all-star cast, you
Right.
get this high production value, a budget of $40 million.
$40 million?
Yes, $40 million. And you get a story
You think
about
that went
this.
in the mermaid budget?
No. You saw that anime. Oh, yeah.
did.
They have an actress play a mermaid, but then it looks all CGI.
Yeah. It's
Do you want to know how much this made opening weekend?
$3 million.
No.
Less?
Yes.
470,000.
$785,000 and $785,162.
Oh my god.
This movie is not doing good.
Wow. Oh my god.
Oh, my
40
mistake.
million budget, huh?
That's how much is made so far. It's $723,150.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. That makes sense.
They should have sent it to streaming.
They should have not made it.
No, yeah, they should have made it overall.
Oh my god. All right.
It comes from the director of Sister Swap, A Hometown Holiday, Sister Swap, Christmas in the City,
Thank you.
Cats and Dogs 3, Paws Unite, Aliens Stole My Body, Aliens Ate My Homework, some Baby Geniuses movies. So, obviously, this is a prestige director.
Oh my goodness.
2 episodes of Lab Rats.
This is hilarious. 2 Lab Rat episodes.
Yeah,
That,
2 episodes
that's
of
better
Ant
than
Farm.
anything.
1
Ant
episode
Farm,
of
bro?
Jesse. He directed the Sweet Life movie? Okay, I love this guy.
This is
guy,
what
he's
okay.
on my list of directors to look for.
Yeah, but he made this though.
Exactly. That's
That's
why he's on my list.
That's probably why he hasn't made anything since
look out for
2014.
this director.
He's gonna steal your Disney Channel original movies.
The Bratz movie.
Okay.
You need to keep this guy away from movies.
He's blacklisted from movie theaters. I want to talk. Do you have anything you want to talk about? Because I have like a plot point that I want to talk about.
You can bring it up.
Okay. I would describe
It's
this
a
movie.
spoilery. Should we?
It's not.
Be warned for spoilers.
Don't watch this movie. I would describe this movie as if you took Tangled and put it in a blender and then just dumped it on dirt.
Instead of Mother Knows Best, it's Daddy Knows Best.
It's so bad. It's like not. It's like I don't know. That's all I could think of. That's the only thought I could form watching this movie, because it's like the guy wants immortality and he's like, I need the mermaid so I can kill her. Like
he also has, like, all of these people have varying accents.
Yes, that's what that's
and
my
they're in
main thing.
France.
There's not a single French accent in this entire thing.
It's either British, American, something wildly different. No French accents.
That was literally
they are in France.
my main thing that upset. Everybody was British. Everybody was American. There is not a single French person in this film.
They did not even try. They came for a check.
Yes, it's $40 million went into this budget, and they couldn't teach Pierce Brosnan how to make a French accent as King Louis XIV.
Oh, I bet he was like, I'm not doing a French accent. I am doing whatever I want.
This is
and
my.
you're going to pay me.
Yeah, I was in Mamma Mia too.
Well, at this point, he wasn't.
Really?
Yeah. So at this point, he wasn't a star yet.
Oh my goodness.
Mamma
Do you think
Mia
that's why he did
2.
Mamma Mia 2?
Yeah.
Because he didn't get the check from this one.
He needed to up his pay.
Oh my god. God, this movie exists.
This movie is not good.
I'm really glad. I like doing these bad movie reviews.
I do too.
We're gonna do bad movies from here on out.
Yeah, I mean, we have Ice Age next week.
You're gonna make me research Ice Age. I'm gonna be like the squirrel thing at the beginning of the movie.
Also, I don't know. It's going off the King's Daughter for Ice Age.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the trailer. The animation.
Do I look like I've seen the trailer for the new Ice Age movie?
You might. I don't know.
I haven't.
The animation is so bad.
It's bad. What? My Ice Age movie has bad animation?
No, but like the Ice Age movies, they don't
good.
have. Yeah, they have pretty good animation.
Is
But this is like direct to Disney Plus. It is awful.
this a Disney Plus one?
Yes, it is.
Oh, goodness.
It's like a spinoff for Buck Wild, who, his character he premiered in like the third one in 2009, Dawn of the Dinosaurs, and I looked, and that animation looks so much better than this one.
That's the guy who's like, sadly I died, but I lived or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's played by Simon Pegg. But anyway, going back to The King's Daughter. Honestly, I don't know what else to say. This is so bad.
I'm watching the trailer right now.
They all have like weird long hair. It's like flowing. It's
this looks like when they made the Netflix baby or Boss Baby show, and it's like it's not the same. Is it still like Simon Pegg or whatever?
Yeah, it's still the cast.
That's a shocker.
I don't know if the other Ice Age people are coming back. Like I don't
Can
know,
I
Sid
play
the
this
Sloth.
without us getting flagged?
No, we won't get flagged. Don't play it.
I'm gonna.
Don't.
Okay, I guess we'll never know.
Yeah,
well, we will by next week.
Apparently, discount Qui-Gon Jinn and the king's daughter are married in real life. And when they kiss in the movie, that was their first kiss.
Really?
Yeah.
That's more romantic than anything that happened in this movie.
Yeah, imagine they filmed this, and from the time they filmed it to release, they started dating, they got together, and they got married.
Oh my god. That's really funny. That's really funny.
I also thought at one point it was like a weird romance between the king and his daughter.
That's what I was
so
like,
scared.
Bro, we're getting
I was like, please don't do this. This movie just goes off the wall. It doesn't even go off the wall. It's just...
To compare it to its predecessor, The King's Man, I feel like this movie was a lot worse at keeping the real, like it's like this realistic historical beats with here's this new, like kind of, here's a new twist on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, in the last, like, minute, they're like, we're in Atlantis, so let's have fun.
That was so stupid.
It was out of nowhere.
Did you stay for the credits? Did you hear the song that plays where it's just screeching?
I don't know.
I wonder if I can pull it up to play on the radio after we're done. I don't know what it's called. I meant to write it down. I'm going to find it. I'm not going to play it because we won't be able to post this.
No.
But I'm going to tell you to look it up. Oh, my God. It's so bad. Everything
about this movie is bad.
You can tell every single thing that happened in this movie was a second guess. They forgot to publish it, and then they were like, wait, it's 2020. That's like 8 years.
It's been 8 years since they filmed this.
God.
7 years since it was supposed to be released.
This movie was... I will say... I have one good thing to say about this movie. Okay. It's short.
It is short. It is right on 90 minutes.
It still exactly felt like it was going way too long.
I did, yeah. I was thought, like, this needs to end pretty soon. And then it does just end. Like, oh, wait, yeah, the eclipse is coming.
Yeah.
And then they go out in the ocean. Spoiler alert, if you're worried.
If you're going to watch this movie, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And then, like, the King Louis, he keeps going to his daughter and he's like, no, you do what I say. And she's like, no, yes, no, yes. And then they go on the cliff, and then she just jumps down. Yeah. And, like, immediately he's like, hey, like, let's take a beat.
It's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, my God. Everything's so cliche. It feels like Tangled, like a Disney movie spat out everything that made it good. Yeah. Because, like, the priest guy at the end, whenever he's like, you know what? Or it's like, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. And it's like, you are forgiven. You are now you were a good king. Now you're a good man.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, like, the king immediately is like, oh, wait, you know what? Maybe that was bad. Like,
yeah.
For
maybe
no
I
reason.
Drove my daughter
the
to kill herself.
happens, and then they're looking over the cliff, and, like, he has soldiers about to shoot. And he's like, I mean, it's fine.
Oh. Yeah, like, I'm not too
He's just gonna find another mermaid. You know that. Like, he's gonna wait for the next eclipse.
Right. Like, what is this stopping him from just, like putting on a happy face for his, like, daughter? Yeah. Having her swim off to Atlantis and stealing another one.
Exactly. Also, at the end, when the daughter swims all the way down to Atlantis, for the water pressure, how is she able to breathe?
I want to talk about how they reuse the animation of the mermaid getting scared and swimming down 3 times, and it's the same exact animation. It's so... Oh, my God. Oh.
Honestly, it does.
For a $40 million budget, that mermaid got... the mermaid got the Clifford effect where none of the money went towards it.
And the thing is, they had a real actress on set, like, doing it. So they could have just used her and used, like, prosthetics or something.
It was like take Ready Player One, like, real, like, CGI, and then, like, turn down your graphics to, like, the minimum setting. That's
like,
what the mermaid looked like.
The first stage of, like, the animation that they were doing for Ready Player One.
Like, I want to say that they also stole the golden, like, healing effect from Tangled. That's, like, everything just kept, like, I don't know. Just go watch Tangled. If you want to watch this movie, go watch, like, a good movie instead. That's all I have to say.
I love the tagline for this movie. It's just a king, his daughter, and then something about a new world or something. But
I found a song. It's called "Alive" by Sia. That might be it.
There was a Sia song. I remember that.
Is that the one? Do you remember if that's the one at the end?
It might be.
I can't play it, obviously,
It makes
to
sense
check
for
it.
Sia to be in this bad movie.
God, I'm gonna mute it. I'm not gonna mute our mics. I'm just like dead air while we're listening to music.
Do you want to guess the Rotten Tomato score?
0. I don't care. No, it's like 14.
Nope.
Higher or lower?
Higher.
Really?
Yes.
24.
I think that is higher. It's a little lower.
Okay, 21.
Yeah, right on. There you go.
That's what I'm talking
47 reviews. Oh my god, what's the audience rating?
That was either a good oh my god or it was like a how is this so high? Oh my god, for sure. I'm gonna say it's like 38.
No.
Lower. 10.
No.
6.
I didn't say it was lower.
Okay, I tried. Higher than 56?
No.
60?
No.
70?
No.
Am I getting close?
You're getting closer.
Really? 80 something? 81?
85%.
No way.
50. Only 50. Or 50 plus.
No way. I don't believe that. No. You're lying to me, Anthony.
It's right there. Oh, okay. I'm looking at reviews.
Mm-hmm.
It says it has a rating of 1.5 out of 4.
Okay.
A truly rancid disaster. This comes from Michael Medved from the Michael Medved Show.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Shout out. Collab. Yeah.
Feels like a B movie throwaway for a low-grade streaming service. The King's Daughter is a clumsy fairy tale that lacks the wit or heart to make it memorable.
Facts. That's a good way of putting it.
Okay, here's a positive review.
Oh, God.
Mermaids, sword fighting, and a surprise, you're a princess story are nectar to certain kids. And this historical fantasy adventure makes everything all the more enticing with gorgeous production design, costumes, and cinematography.
There's nothing. It's not gorgeous production design. It's
not
just
gorgeous.
Versailles.
Like, it's good production design. I'll give them that.
I would say it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But it's not like they did anything.
Oh yeah, they
it's
didn't do
Versailles.
Anything. Also, I heard that it's like getting a lot of controversy for the costumes and everything because apparently none of it is historically accurate, and I 100% believe that.
If you look up King Louis XIV, he has like that is like his signature. He has like the white tights. He has a blue like sun drip like.
Okay, maybe that was
thing.
wrong.
No, he didn't wear that in the movie. Didn't. I was like, they're going to recreate that like exact shot, and also he has big curly hair, like most King Louis do. That's not true. I think it's just like King Louis XIV. King Louis XVI had like one of the powder wigs in most of his pictures, but you have Pierce Brosnan with this just like flowing like luscious hair, and it doesn't look kingly at all, and it's just like oh my god, and it doesn't know if it wants to be a comedy or not, and like. You have him making jokes, like with like the first time they introduced the "Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned."
Yes.
And it's like,
didn't they do that multiple times?
Yeah, there was twice. The second one I didn't understand. The first one was just like, I don't know.
It's and like William Hurt, who's this high class actor too, plays the priest.
Oh yeah.
For no reason.
He's
just thrown in there.
Really kind of sad.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play this song for you after we're done. I hope it's the one.
After Mamma Mia 2, like his
kind of
career,
gone downhill.
Yeah, he hit high, and now it's just downhill.
That's kind of like you, Paradox, because he made this before.
Yeah, he did
Paradox,
make it before.
So maybe that just says something about Mamma Mia 2. Maybe Mamma Mia 2 is just that bad, good. I mean, I'm so sorry.
Don't say that.
I would never say Mamma Mia 2 is bad.
It is so good.
I haven't watched.
I'm so sorry to our listeners. You haven't watched it? His star-making role?
I watched the first half of the first one.
Yeah.
And I couldn't finish it.
Honestly though, the second one is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. Mamma Mia.
Don't.
We're not gonna get flagged.
You're gonna get flagged for that. It's too similar to the original recording. They are already on us.
How's that?
Do it in Lynn's voice.
Mamma Mia.
Anthony. Yeah. So actually, I'm busy and I gotta leave right now.
So what would you rate this movie?
A 0, bro. No, I gave it like I got it a 1.5 out of 5 stars on Letterboxd. It had a 2 on Letterboxd. Oh
yeah,
my
I'd give it
goodness.
maybe like a 1
People in there
or,
have funny
or a 2
reviews.
out of 10 or something. I don't know.
I'd give it a 2
It's just
out
the
of 10.
production design that gets it up to that too.
Like on Letterboxd, there's like a popular this week part, and it's not on there, and it came out this week, which said, well, for a 700,000 and a 40 million budget, it kind of makes sense.
It does.
Let's see. I'm gonna look up some funny reviews before we leave. Actually, we don't have a lot of time.
We don't. No.
Well, anyways,
$700,000. No movie does that, and this is wide release.
they're like in debt. Like they're paying Versailles probably.
They would have made so much more money if they sold it to Netflix. Because Netflix would probably pay them, I don't know, like maybe $15 million to get it.
Make more. They would make more than whatever they did in theaters. What was I gonna say? Fill space. I need to remember what I was gonna say. Dang it. Never mind. I know what I was gonna say. I'll save it for like a minute from now.
Okay.
Do you have anything else? Or bad.
This movie's bad. Watch it with friends if you want a good time.
Don't watch it alone. It's just such a sad experience.
But
I had one guy none of the other tickets were sold in my theater, and like 10 minutes into the movie, this like old guy walks in at the entrance of the ramp. He like just watches it for like 10 minutes, and I like lean up and look at him, and he turns around, sees me, and walks out. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so that was the King's Daughter.
Yeah, join us next week when we review
the Ice Age Adventures
the
of
King's
Buck Wild.
Brother-in-law. We'll finish the trilogy.
Yes.
There needs to be another. It's honestly hilarious that
we
we're
keep
doing.
saying trilogy as if people have listened to our Kingsman review.
That's true.
Yeah, for anyone who also doesn't know, we recorded the review, and then we listened back, and there was a weird sound effect on it
I wonder
that made it.
Should I turn it on right now?
Yeah, turn it on so they can see. So.
Hopefully, I'm not breaking anything here.
Yeah. On.
And then like.
Yes.
It
okay.
should-
So
it
it's
should
on
sound
now.
something like
So if you
this.
hear something really weird, that's what it is.
If they can even understand.
Yeah. So.
Okay, everything's back off.
Okay.
It should be good. Hopefully, it just messed this up like permanently.
No, it's okay. But yeah. So that was the effect. That's why
Yes.
we couldn't post it. Who knows? Maybe we'll do it. We still have the episode.
Yeah.
But join us next week for the Ice Age Adventures of Buck
I can't
Wild.
believe we're doing that. Oh my God.
January is not a good month for movies.
No, it's not.
No.
We got Batman coming up.
We do.
So
And then the week after, I think, is Uncharted.
true. Or we have
We have
Moonfall.
We have Moonfall, then Uncharted.
Yeah, Moonfall looks like it'll be like a silly,
Goofy fun.
like happening or 2012 movie.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Director of Independence Day. So.
I don't know. I don't know if it'll be as fun as this episode. I hope these movies are bad now. This is way more like.
No, I still want them to be good because
Well,
I don't.
do, but like it's less funny to talk about a movie about Versailles with no
admittedly.
French people in it. Than...
It was all British accents.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't watch this movie. Until next time.
Yeah. You got anything else? Until then.
No, that's a wrap.